A language is an empty when I call it because a language contains empty bogies. Empty bogies which only transports your thoughts and your ideas across. But a language does not teach you to be creative. It does not teach you to be funny. And it does not teach you how to get your work done. A language is a language is a language is a language, right? So you have to learn the finer points of the language, which makes your communication powerful. Of course, some things we know, some things we don't, some things we ignore, some things we forget. That is very important. So today we talk about language factor, which is very important. As I said, the language is just like an entertainment. It does not teach you to be creative, it does not teach you to be funny, it does not teach you the finer things, how to make the work done. So a language, communication, basically, communication is divided into verbal and non-verbal. Two modes of communication. The verbal language definitely requires a language. Whichever language that you speak is a verbal mode of communication. Okay, Spanish language, German language, English language, Italian language, Hindi language, Urdu language, whatever. This requires a language. But the language that you speak should not be flat. It has to have some emotion. It has to have some tune. Okay? In a series of verbal communication, two communication factors, we have words. In the word communication, we require words to communicate. And second is, we require tonality, and then we come to physiology. Okay, first are words. Now we use different sets of words to express our thoughts, our feelings, our criticisms, our passions, our desires, and so many things. Words are definitely required. But the other part of it is, we realize words play only 7% of their role in communication. Not more, by today's standard, by today's research. Okay. For students who have come late, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Deepak Rai and I am a trainer with PM. Okay. And today, our topic of discussion is, I am talking about communication. Now, words play only it has only an impact of 7% on our communication. The rest, tonality. Now, what is the meaning of tonality? And can anybody tell me? Intonation. Yes, it is towards intonation. And
when we express our thoughts.
Express our thoughts. Now, any other explanation about tonality?
Body expression.
Tonality means tone, that's all. Okay? If I scream and say, okay, I'm sorry. How does it sound? If I say that, so grammar is okay. If I say, okay, I'm sorry. How does it sound? Okay. If I say, let's go. If I say, let's go. How does it sound? Because in the tone, it is hidden something. That is, your emotion is hidden in your tone. Two things are there. Your interest and your emotions are hidden in your tone, which is very, very important. It evokes a certain amount of response, it evokes a certain amount of feeling. If your words don't have feeling, we fail in the interviews. We cannot establish a good relationship with people. Our relationship goes haywire, right? With good amount of tonality, we also succeed. We also become better human beings also. So, tonality plays a role of 38% of the communication is affected by tonality. I don't know, perhaps you are aware about that. 38% is affected by this thing. And physiology means the movement of our body, the gesture, okay? When you say certain things, when you say some things, they add to the power and they give a punch to your words. That is physiology. The movement of a different body organs. That is physiology is 55%. Right? So when you add this up, this sums up to 100%. These are all equally important in your communication. These are part of the communication. Now words are equally important. Why are words important? As I said, why are words important? शब्द जरूरी क्यों है? Cannot frame sentence and yes, we cannot talk, we cannot express and
We cannot give right meaning to communication.
simply cannot communicate. Right? Ultimately the same thing. We cannot talk, we cannot write, we cannot whatever, we cannot communicate. The second factor I said is tonality. Why is tonality important? That gives an image about yourself, the image about your upbringing, the type of matter that you are made of. That is your tone, reflection of your tone. If anybody says, that's very good. Okay? So we say, oh, that was very good. Which one was better? First one. The first one reflects a little bit of anger, right? It reflects a little bit of anger. Yeah, I think you are jealous. I didn't like that person. So I said, and a friendly told me, he said, oh, that's marvelous, that's really good. How does that? Understood? If you make an appeal to people, if you make a request to people, if you make a command to people, but there should be a love in that, even if you make a command, right? Then things can be done. So it affects our communication. Then the last one which I said was physiology. So physiology is equally important because physiology affects our language. It gives direction to our words and it lays emphasis on our words. Right? This was the part of communication which we must remember. All are equally important in our life. Now supposing I say a particular sentence in tonality. I've written a simple sentence. Can't it change a little? That was the question. Okay? Say the sentence in 3 different tones. Everybody try. Say this. Then everybody one way. Say this sentence in 3 different tones. Okay. And second.
Can't it change a little? Can't it change a little?
Okay. That means you are laying emphasis on different words to indicate something else. Okay. And when you change your tone, it may not sound good. It may sound very good. Okay. You may be successful in your event.